Mr. Speaker, I hear to listen to the opposition. I hear them in question time and in the media, and I feel a little sad they've lost sight of a simple truth, that we are 5.3 million people with shared challenges. And what we share in common is much, much greater than anything that divides us. And yet, too often, politics overlooks that very basic and obvious fact. People get much more, or at least they could, out of a contest of ideas than the prejudice of identity. And yet, when I listen to the opposition, I listen to politics around the world, in fact, what I hear is too much zero-sum thinking. I hear far too much identity politics. It's a toxic mix that is the enemy of unity and progress for all people. This zero-sum thinking, we hear too much of it. We hear it every day. I heard it from one of the Green co-leaders on the TV this morning. She tells her voters that their problems are caused by someone else's success, and the solution to their problem is therefore another tax to take their money off them. Well, Mr. Speaker, if we're to truly solve our problems, then we need the opposite attitude. Every policy question in this House, for any government in the world, should be, will this policy help create an abundance of wealth for all people? And not only should we cast off the idea that there's only so much to go round and the way to get ahead is to criticise someone else's success as if that caused the problems we might face. Actually, we need to get rid of the other side of that toxic mix that is identity politics, that tells us that the differences between New Zealanders, such as when their ancestors arrived on these shores, are greater than the commonalities that we Kiwis all share. Only then do we have a hope of creating the kind of society that makes the progress that we all sorely want to see. And I just so happen to be proud to be part of a government that gets that thinks in terms of positive sum, and that thinks in terms of our shared challenges and identity as Kiwis, rather than zero-sum thinking and the division of identity politics. Mr. Speaker, you only have to look at the array of policies that this government is putting in place to see that. Take the simple question of, can the next generation afford a house? Doesn't matter what your background is or your culture. What people want is a pathway to property ownership and a property-owning democracy. And for too long, it's been too hard. I'm proud to be in this government. Chris Bishop's here, Simon Court's here. Together, they're working together to make a resource management law that says if you own some land, the presumption is you can build a home. And this government's also ensuring those pieces of land are connected together with infrastructure that's properly funded and planned by city and regional partnerships to see central and local government working together. And when you start to do things like that, opportunity starts to open up that people can actually own a place of their own in their own country. That's not something that you get from zero-sum thinking. It's not about attacking the landlords or those people or that. It's about saying, how do we build more together because all of us face the same basic challenges? I'm proud to be part of a government that is committed to transferring a knowledge-rich curriculum from one generation to the next. Because when people are able to navigate the 21st century and all of its growing technological sophistication by learning real science and real language and truly understanding the future of the century that they're going to live in, then their own mana and esteem and ability to chart their own path in life is all the greater. And then I'm proud to be part of a government that is ensuring everything we do is lighter on the regulatory impact we make on New Zealanders. We're removing the red tape so people can actually spend more time providing for themselves and their families and the people they care about in their community, and less time filling out forms and being told no by the umbrella people who stand at the building site watching while other people work in the rain. Mr. Speaker, that is the vision we need, that it is possible to create more and all of us benefit rather than ranking New Zealanders by the arrival time of their ancestors. Let's build more together.